Police in Biloxi are also looking for the people behind a dog fighting ring there. This after 24 pit bulls were chained or locked in cages. No one was around, though, when officers arrived to the scene. And really sadly, the fate of those dogs and others is usually grim. As Fox News reporter Paige Malone found out today, it's nearly impossible to find a home for dogs that have been trained to fight. She joins us live in the studio with more. Paige, this is some story.
Well, Lenise, as we saw a minute ago, the two people arrested in the Bay Minette dog fighting case were charged with felonies, but I'm told that's not always the case. Oftentimes, people who ruin the future of these dogs just walk away with a misdemeanor. There's no room at the Mobile SPCA. It's 2 or more to a kennel. A roommate's not an option when you're dealing with animals that are trained to kill.
We can't do that here. There's no way for us to do that. We don't have the room. We don't have the ability. We don't have the staff.
Janine Woods with SPCA says the majority of dogs rescued from fighting rings are taken to the Mobile County Animal Shelter. It's considered a high-kill shelter.
The shelters have to keep them for a certain amount of time because of the court cases, but then they can't keep them forever in there.
And the chances of finding a home for these dogs is slim. The dogs first have to be rehabilitated. Woods says there's no one in the area that has the facilities to do so. Other rescue groups that cater specifically to these dogs are often flooded and can't take any more in. There are people that try to adopt these dogs, but Woods says it's often just to put them back in the ring.
How do you spend that much time investigating that one home to make absolutely sure that that dog doesn't end up in a worse place than it came from originally?
So dogs like these two, who were rescued from a dogfight in Bay Minette, and the 24 rescued from Biloxi, have little chance of survival.
These animals don't choose to be in this position.
And there are plenty like them. What there is a shortage of is justice for those who have trained these dogs to kill. Dogfighting is a felony, but you have to prove it. Woods says sometimes, even when it's evident, those responsible walk away with just a misdemeanor for animal cruelty.
The law has to be rewritten. It has to be stronger. It has to have some more teeth in it. The problem is getting the legislature to all get behind it.
Woods says the SPCA and other rescue groups have been working on getting stronger legislation for animal cruelty, but sadly she doesn't think it'll happen anytime soon. Well, there is at least one local legislator that is pushing for stricter animal cruelty laws. We're going to continue to follow that story, and we'll let you know what's being done.